Hi, Taylor T. Carlson here, and it's rock and roll time again. A few weeks ago, I paid a visit to my buddy Clint over at Moondog Records, and I saw something on the wall that I just absolutely had to have. That, of course, being this. Ratt, Detonator. Fifth studio album from these classic 80s hard rockers. This was released in 1990 originally. Their fifth studio album, sixth release if you count their debut EP, and the final one to feature the classic lineup of Stephen Pearcy, Juan Croucier, Warren DeMartini, Robin Crosby, and Bobby Blotzer. This was the end of an era, and it marked the group bringing in Desmond Child as a songwriter. Needless to say, it was a worthy effort for the band, but unfortunately, with the group collapsing from the inside largely as a result of Robin Crosby's abusive, drug-heavy lifestyle, the group collapsed not long after. We're going to do a quick unboxing for this release, and then I'll just share a few opinions. Now, this is not an original pressing of this album. It's a reissue from several years later on colored vinyl. I don't know if this is like an authorized reissue or if it's like a counterfeit bootleg or something. And I paid about $50 for this, which is actually pretty cheap, seeing what some people are paying for the Korean import versions on sites like eBay. So let's take a look. Now right here, if you look up really close, it's kind of hard to see it on video, but the art looks a little pixelated, like they took the CD cover and just blew it up. I mean, you can't really tell that unless you're looking like really close. From afar, it actually looks pretty impressive. Here's the spine. Back cover got a nice photo of the classic five members of the group, all the writing and production credits. And then if you look down here, there's a few guest appearances, like the song Heads I Win, Tails You Lose has guest vocals by John Bon Jovi. Produced and recorded by Sir Arthur Payson for Des Mobile Productions. I'm guessing that's Desmond Child's company. There's the track list right there. Even though this was a last hurrah for the group and it didn't really go anywhere the way it should have, it's got some great cuts like Shame, 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 Lovin' You's a Dirty Job, and Giving Yourself Away. For what this is, it's actually a pretty respectable effort. Now, let's go ahead and take a look inside. Now, there's actually an essay here, which is pretty cool. It talks about the history of the band and where they were at this era. Written by Sputnik Music, November 2015. So this reissues from probably 2015 or later. Got the track list over there and list of the band members. Now, the one thing that really makes me think this might be a bootleg or counterfeit pressing is this photo right here. Does this photo look familiar? It ought to. This is the cover of a different Ratt album, Dancing Undercover from 1986. So it's like they just took the Dancing Undercover photo and slapped it in here. I don't think an authorized reissue of the album would do that. But then at the same time, on this side, you got this nice, big, professionally written essay, so really, who knows? And then here's our actual record. On this side, you got the Ratt Detonator logo, and then track list is on this side, along with a nice, big Ratt logo. Again, I don't know if this is an authorized release. I don't know if it's a counterfeit or a bootleg, but I'm actually happy with it. Getting this album on vinyl normally is not a cheap process. I paid $50 for this, and I'm perfectly happy with it. Sound quality is just fine. I love the colored vinyl. And there's some surprisingly strong songs on here. The band was definitely on their last leg, but Desmond Child, who co-wrote every song on the album with the exception of the instrumental intro track, really did get the best out of the band one last time. It's never going to replace Out of the Cellar as the definitive Ratt album, but it's a better release than people say, and I think this album deserves a second chance. If you can find this vinyl reissue, I would recommend it. Again, I can't really speak for the legitimacy of this, and I do recommend supporting the band, the official bands, in every way possible. Are you a fan of Ratt, and do you own Detonator on vinyl? What pressing of it do you own if that's the case? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also remember to subscribe to my channel for new content because I'm always posting new videos, and give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you next time.